What, in fact, then, what was the kind of real moment of crisis?
Well, it culminated on a weekend in June 1989. Lovely sunny weekend it was. I was out playing with little James, my grandson, on the common. And I came home that Sunday, and I thought, this is very strange. I haven't seen Simon since yesterday. That was the Saturday. And this was the weekend, I recall, when he was going to start at last giving me something towards his keep. I remember that. And because it had been a long time. I wouldn't want to think that's the only thing I gave attention to. It wasn't, but anyway. I remember, yes, that was Sunday, late afternoon of a sunny June afternoon, and I hadn't seen Simon for a long time. I came back to the room here. Where on earth is he? I thought, oh yes, I remember he went up to his room. And up to his room I went, and knocked and went in, and he was on his bed, and he was rattling in his throat. He must have been very close to death at that moment.
Oh my God.
It was as pale, it was yellow, almost yellow. So I put him on his side and called an ambulance, and they were there very quickly. Came up, put an airway in, and took him to St. George's. And I followed behind in the car. It was evident that he'd had an overdose. I told the ambulance men that. It was pretty evident, I think, that it was an overdose, or perhaps an adulterated dose. There was no way of knowing, actually, and he's not been able to tell us. At St. George's, he was rushed into casualty, and a nurse came out and said, or the doctor actually came out and said, he may not make it. And I said, do your best. And they did. But he'd been deprived of oxygen for too long. I didn't know that at this time. It never occurred to me. I thought that an overdose, you either recovered,
yes, exactly,
or you didn't.
Yes.
Then in the morning, we're asking the question, has Simon regained consciousness? And then the doctor, the consultant, let us into the bombshell, that, well, he sort of regained a type of consciousness, but what you see is probably all there's going to be. And what we were seeing is a young man not moving a single muscle or a single part of his body, and that includes his eyelids. His eyes were fixed. Well, the eyes were rolling around, actually, but there was not even blinking. There was absolute stillness. So we were presented with this terrible news that Simon had been brain damaged by being deprived of oxygen, that it was not a localised damage in one area of the brain, it was global, it would be all over his brain. And what we were seeing is a comatose person might be the story for the next 30 or 40 years.
Did you ever blame your wife, and did she ever blame you? Did you, in fact, quarrel over?
No, we didn't. No, we didn't. She never blamed me, or never said anything. Never said anything, and I never said anything to her. The girls may have, in heated words, which they sometimes argue. The girls argue with their mother sometimes. They may have said, "This is all your fault. If you hadn't gone, this wouldn't have happened."
Which, of course, is not logical.
And it's not true.
Not true. So does it mean that Simon might not be staying here.
Oh, that's right. He won't be. He'll be going back. He'll be going back on Sunday.
And what will you do then?
He'll be going back to a small home in Brantford. His place I'm staying with.
Someone you know? Yeah.
Donna.
Donna. Yeah.
My very close friend.
Since he's here.
That's right.
So.
That's right. He met her the first day he arrived, and I don't think he's left her side.
Oh, really? But it's been love at first sight.
I think so.
And for Donna too, do you think?
He'd be very sorry to leave him.
Oh dear. Yeah.
Tears, or at least to express them.
Yeah.
Because he does feel them, I'm sure. There he is. Simon. Hello.
Hello, Dad.
Simon, this is Mavis.
Hello, Mavis.
Hello, how are you?
Very well, thank
This
you.
is Simon.
Coming to interview you, you know that.
I do know that. Do I know? No, that.
Do you know that?
I didn't know it.
You don't know that?
No, I didn't know it. I don't
Well, you know it now.
I know it now, indeed.
Do you mind?
No, not at all.
Good.
You're all right?
I'm
Been
fine.
okay? It's good.
Oh, gosh. Oh, God.
Good to see you. How have you been?
Very well, thanks, Father.
Yeah.
What?
You've been all right.
What?
You've been all right.
I've been all right. Indeed, I have.
Do you look forward to seeing him? That's
I do, tremendously.
Mm.
Oh, I love him, you see, my dad.
Oh no, you love him. He loves you.
I know, I know, dude.
So what's been happening to you?
What's been happening to me?
Mm.
I don't understand. Could you rephrase the question, please?
Okay.
Well, that for instance. That for instance.
What have you been doing?
Oh, I've been to the theatre yesterday. The
Oh, Forbidden Planet.
Forbidden Planet.
Really?
Indeed, yes.
Did you enjoy it?
I did. It was fabulous.
Yeah.
I thought it was a rock show, really.
Really?
Yes. Absolutely amazing.
So do you like it here?
I love it here.
You love it here.
I would like to stay here.
And you're
I
not
love-
going. You're not going to stay here.
Oh,
No.
my assessment didn't come through.
No.
I wasn't accepted. What a bummer.
Simon's been on a temporary eight-week assessment stay.
Yeah.
Not sure that this is the right place for him. So Simon will be going back to the small home in Brantford where he's been staying for the last 2 years.
Oh, I don't want to do that.
You don't
Probably,
know.
yeah.
Why?
Because I love the. I fall in love here.
With somebody.
Yeah.
Donna.
I did you know? How do you got?
How do I know?
Yeah,
How do
are you
I
psychic
know?
or something?
I'm psychic.
Oh God! I don't believe you.
No, your father said.
Yeah.
I asked him,
Oh, that's all right. I don't
and
know.
he said she's lovely. And I think we passed her in
In the car.
the corridor.
I did. Did you?
Yeah.
Just a minute ago.
Yeah. You did.
Where's it gone?
I think
she was just about to go out to get some
Oh,
fags.
yeah.
Something.
Do you remember everything that's happened to you, Simon?
Do I remember everything? Of course I don't remember everything.
No.
But anybody would remember everything that's happened to them. Do you remember everything that's happened to you?
Well, I think Mavis means things relating to
Drug.
what happened.
Oh. How stupid can a man be? Well, I'm it. I'm very stupid. I accidentally overdosed on heroin.
Were you miserable at the time?
I was miserable, very miserable. Didn't have a job, no new prospects. Got lousy.
You kept it a secret
Of
from
course
your
I kept it a
father.
secret from my dad.
Because
Of course.
he'd have stopped you if
Dad,
he knew.
Dad, I'm taking heroin. You don't mind, do you? It get very annoyed. Will ya? Yeah.
I think we can safely conclude.
Yes, I thought you would. Yes, you would have got very annoyed.
I mean, when I was your age, there were no drugs, well, that I knew of. I certainly didn't know them in my town, so I wouldn't have been tempted there.
Oh, no, you
But I'd have been tempted on nicotine, and that you can become addicted to that. And I was tempted towards alcohol, and you can be addicted to that.
Alcoholic. Alcoholics Anonymous. I'm not.
Oh no, I'm not either. But I just think we can shake on that. No, we're not. We can shake on that.
You're not unhappy. Okay.
No, not today.
No. Not today?
No.
You're not unhappy today?
No.
I mean, you'll be unhappy tomorrow?
No, I hope not.
So do I.
You never know, is what
No,
I mean.
never know.
You never know. But listen, can you feel yourself getting better, Simon? Getting stronger, because
Yeah.
you've improved like mad, haven't you?
Yeah, I have another.
I didn't really believe that he would ever be as he was. Nobody did. But you kind of harboured a little belief that a total recovery was possible, which it isn't. It isn't. But you kind of harbour that belief.
Can you see Simon still in Simon, so to speak?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Very much so.
That's all now.
Yeah. Yeah. His personality is still there.
Mm.
And yes, the little boy is still there, as well as the adolescent. Yeah, it's all still there.